on EA Sports. And all eyes are on Jameson Williams, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Another run for Gibbs here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Runs over him, and he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball, always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdowns.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Gregory down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way down to the 26. 48 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 17 carries, 54 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Keion White, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Gregory. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Bacon. And he fires one incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand they can only get to the well so many times in the game, but on the defense starting to anticipate the call.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers.
And a loose fumble. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Off play action. Bacon sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jameson Williams with career touchdown number 157, moving him past Terrell Owens and into a tie with Randy Moss for 4th on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Flushed him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gregory. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and 14. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. Up the middle they go. Gregory. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Bacon. Over the middle, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Bacon. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew is...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jameson Williams with career touchdown number 158. That pushes him past Randy Moss and into 4th place all time. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a... will start at the 25. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they... There he goes, left side. Finding room at midfield. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. Touchdown. 49ers. A big play there. 75 yards. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 28-10. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bacon. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half.
49ers 10.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
On third down, it's Gregory, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bacon. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gregory. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On third down, it's Gregory. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 120 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down now, it's Gregory. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 3rd down, Bacon. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Operating from the gun, Bacon. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Sheds off the tackle and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And now here's a carry heading left. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
A gain of 5 yards leads to 4th down and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A great play there. his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Again, it's Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
There Richardson back to throw it. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
159 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Right back to him on 1st down. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football, because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second down, here's Richardson.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning.
First and 10, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point forthcoming. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Seahawks take back over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Gregory.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On second down, it's Gregory. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
And quickly, they get to the line.
On third down, it's Gregory.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
Up the middle they go. Gregory. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. On second down now, it's Gregory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gregory. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Get it.
On first down, Gregory.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
I should have served the other one, but he right back for another one. Quarter on a quarter, how you double up right off the bus. Soon as he touched down, run the money up. One-on-one. Water, a little bit vinegar mix is tough, and I'm taking another. Get plenty room, you get money with my run, been nothing but a stun. I done up a bunch of them, this what got them ducking me. They don't come out the house like a punishment. The ones they jumping me, 4 or 5 years and they work is numbing me. Too forever, she won't rushing me. Ask anybody what's up with me. Rolling butt off, been up a week. Why could never out hustle me? They was older, broker than the younger me. Back then they couldn't with me. I ain't never punched no card or made no money off no. Stay focused, you won't live. The net and what you post on it don't mean to a real. All it takes for you don't get your way and now you feel different. All it takes for you that paper, now you feel different. All it takes don't talk you for a day and now you feel different. All it takes for you to catch a case and now you feel different. I swear I don't feel. Make me feel different. I swear I don't feel.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my Panthers. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, tryna be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like work for 10K, all cause it is pen gaming. Bit insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back to off the place. Then I head down stage, they were like, see the car going air, they were like. So I stepped down stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the car going air, they were like. Courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who'd be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped down stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like. So I stepped down stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going air, they were like. Oh yeah. And max feel splurging. Living proof what you can have, keep working, okay. People let it talk, they say whatever. Opinions change.